Hello there, Pisces. This is Miss Joan of Miss Joan's Tarot on the Hill, and I'm here to talk to you about July. July is going to have 4 weeks in it, which will give us 4 columns of cards in the overview with 3 rows, where we are, what's blocking us, what our solution is. And I have these pre-programmed deck for you. We're going to go ahead and lay these cards out, and during that time, I will tell you what I heard from Spirit for you. I had some very specific messages. One specifically for you and one specifically for all 12s. All 12 of the zodiac signs. All right. So the first message I'm going to give you is the general one for all zodiac signs, and that one's to wait. Every little thing that you are thinking about getting into, you want to put a pause on the big stuff for sure. Like if you want to buy a boat, if you want to buy a house, if you want to buy property, we want you to take a momento and chill. Okay. This is that moment where you need to take a minute, because if you jump into it, if you want to break up a relationship, if you want to let go of a person in your life who no longer serves you, you're going to wait. Take a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. Even the good stuff needs to be put on hold, all right? So just be chill, okay? Pisces, I know that that's going to be tough. But we want you to take a break from being too intense, and we'll get into it from a different point of view, all right? The private reading that Spirit gave for me for you is for you to pace yourself. So you need to just be cautious and careful about how you approach every little thing, and not go too hard, too fast on anything, okay? So take what works and leave the rest. This is a general reading for you. If it relates to you, awesome. Like and subscribe. And if not, that's okay. Come back next time. And we'll see if it works next. All right. So let's go ahead and look into July 2nd through the 8th. And we'll look at this first week of July and do the overview. All right. So you're going to start out with the 5 of Cups. And that just means that you're thinking about past relationships, and hopefully you're taking the lessons from those past relationships and applying them to the current relationships, because that's really the goal with most of this situation. We want you to be able to apply lessons learned so that you don't have to repeat them, because that's always a drag, repeating those relationships, those lessons. The King of Cups is here blocking you. The blocking card, this is an emotionally based male energy person who is going to stand in the way of you doing something that you want to do. So just keep that in mind. Maybe you'll find a way around that situation. Maybe it's okay to have a delay. Remember, we were talking about wanting to pace yourself anyway, so a little delay may not be a terrible thing, okay? So, and of course, the Justice card shows up as your solution. So the solution card, being Justice, tells me that you're wanting things to be fair. It's important that you try and get things to be fair as part of your solution. So creating fairness is the key for you in this moment. Interesting. Maybe that's why the emotionally based guy is standing in your way, is because whatever you're working on isn't coming out feeling very fair to him. We will go in depth on this week at the end of this video. So I'm going to move on to the next week at the 9th through the 15th. All right. We have the 2 of Pentacles here. The 2 of Pentacles is talking about keeping those finances balanced. Don't get all spendy-wendy. No matter what you decide to do, don't overspend, all right? Take a break, right? Oh, bummer. The 10 of Cups is blocking. So family joy will stop you from moving forward with what you want to do. If what you wanted to do is go to work on some project where you're going to make some money or do something, and family is coming into town and they're like, nope, you're not going anywhere. You're going to stick close and we're going to have a party. So that's the kind of blockage you're having right there, is that there's some sort of family joy is going to stop you in your tracks from doing what you wanted to do. Okay? Don't be mad. Don't be angry. You will learn some new information in the process. There will be new information. The Page of Wands is here, New information is coming to you about something you may need to learn about. And you may get it from the family when they're in town, all right? So allow the new pace, because you needed to pace yourself anyway. Just slow it down. Let it, all right, so I guess we're doing that next week. All right, so let that be okay. All right. Now then, the following week, being the 16th through the 22nd, we have the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is here saying that there's something going on where you're feeling not in control, number one, and it's making you nervous and even a little afraid. So if you'll notice that she's wearing a blindfold right there, she's got a blindfold on and she's got her swords up. She's got her swords up because she's got a blindfold on. Kind of catch-22. So the trick is she has to become vulnerable, put the swords down so she can take out the blindfold. And when she does, she'll find out there's nothing to be afraid of around her. She's perfectly safe. So your fears are unfounded currently, but you have to be vulnerable to find out, okay? So don't take my word for it. Go talk to somebody. It's going to be okay. The foundation of your heart will be blocking you in this situation. So something, whether this could be your children, this could be your home, it could be whatever it is that is the foundation of your heart. Whoever you are, it's going to be different for all of you. It may be your art. It may be the joy of cooking that is suddenly blocking you from doing the next right thing. But let it be understood that it's something that means so much to you. It is the core of you, who you are. And it's going to be in the way. Maybe because of this little fear factor situation. We're going to go in depth on this later, so you'll get more information about what that is. But your solution is your partner in crime. Your partner in crime is here to help you get through whatever this is, all right? So this isn't like a strength situation with, at least not yet. I wouldn't be surprised if it did show up. But I am going to tell you that right now, this card here is telling me that when you want to let your guard down, go talk to your partner in crime, your life partner, and kind of do a little soul bearing and explain what's going on and why you're a little afraid. And I think that things will smooth out nicely. Excellent. So, the final week of July, the 23rd to the 29th, we have the Magician. So you're absolutely able to finally get busy doing something that you want to do because you have the tools and you can have anything you want if you're willing to do the work to get it. All right? So that's cool. Very nice. You may not be in complete control of what you're making. So somebody else may be standing around pointing. This is the Ace of Swords showing that the gift of power and control of the situation is not yours. Sorry. You're just going to be doing what other people want you to do in this moment. But you will be able to fix some things. And in the process, oh, you're going to make some money. Very nice. Your financial foundation will get stronger. I think you're going to get paid to do something for someone else. Ha! Perfect. Yay. Back to work. Love that for you, Pisces. This is a wonderful way to finish this particular month. Let us go ahead and save these cards off to one side. And I will go ahead and go in depth on the very first week, the 2nd through the 8th. So I'm using a different deck. We've switched over now to the Crow Tarot. I'm enjoying them very much. I hope that you will enjoy them as much as I do. All right? So these are pre-programmed. Let's lay them out and see what comes up. All right? All right. I can already see a double whammy in here, so that's fun and interesting. Let's just see what's going on here. We have the 5 of Cups. We talked about that. Past relationship understandings and memories and knowledge of old relationships could help you in your current relationship if you'll let those lessons play out properly. We have the 5 of Wands, fighting for your ideas. So I think that the past relationship memories is going to help you figure out how to fight for your ideas in your current relationships without blowing it up. Good luck. All right. We have the 7 of Cups here. Nope, the 6 of Cups. Sorry. The 6 of Cups is here, showing us that indeed you want to give from your heart. And that is the answer to all of this problem, is that if you can approach this person, that your current relationship, and give from your heart in the situation with your ideas, you will find yourself probably sitting pretty. Just saying. Most people respond very well to seeing another person's heart's desires. So if you give me your heart, I will most certainly look more closely at who you are and what you want, instead of you demanding things or telling me what to do, you know, like that. So the King of Cups is going to be standing in your way. Somebody emotionally based, male energy person, is going to be standing in your way, telling you that you can't do that. Sorry, you can't do that. Oh, so annoying, right? But now we have Justice. We have Justice right here in the middle of the mush pot, which is a double whammy to this card, right? We have Justice right here as part of our solution. So first, it's blocked. Justice is blocked. Fairness is going to be difficult at first. We are going to have to deal with the King of Cups, but also the King of Pentacles. So we have the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles both playing here. And when we do that with Justice in the block department, first I want to say that the King of Cups and Pentacles could be the same person, manifesting both sides of those situations at the same time. Emotionally based, but financially minded, right? So there you go. We can all have multiple kings and queens within us as we go. So pay attention to who this person is. They're going to be screaming for fairness. This could be a sibling, a relative, somebody who shows up. Interesting. So this person is going to be wanting things to be fair. The capital on fair. What's interesting, though, is that your solution is fairness. And they're, of course, screaming, it's not fair. And the fact is that you're working on it. You are working towards getting things to be fair. It's a process. It's not overnight. But we do have the 10 of Wands as part of your solution. You are going to need to take your ideas and go a little bit. They may not be on board with what you're doing. And we have the 2 of Swords. So the 2 of Swords, of course, we talked about that later on in the month. But right now, there's a little fear factor in the process. A little bit nervous, a little bit afraid to be wandering off right now while all this stuff is going down. But it feels like maybe you giving people space and physically not being around will be what turns out to be fair. Although it makes you nervous to leave them alone. It's an interesting read. All right. So that's interesting. I don't know what that entirely means. I think that we'll get more clarification next week. But for now, this week, it looks like you're going to remember your old lessons and share from your heart. This person over here will receive it and scream about fairness. And you'll say, all right, you want fair, and I'm out. And you'll walk away. So it's going to be fairly, like a pretty small, but it's going to feel really big. And it's going to leave you feeling nervous and afraid for them. Okay? So I appreciate your fears. They seem not entirely... They're feeling unstable. Sorry. I hope that you can help them find what they need in the way of stability. But I like your vulnerability to get there, to get this person closer to what they're into. All right. You're not the boss of them. They are the ones in control of themselves. And you can't fix, change, or alter what may or may not happen with them, okay? So hang in there. Hang on to yourself. And we will talk next about July 9th to the 15th. Feel free to like and subscribe or comment below and let me know how this reading finds you. I appreciate you very much. Thank you very much for being here. We'll talk next week.